Hello everyone, I'm iZombie82. This is one of my first videos that's going to be related on how painting and upgrading your Zombicide miniatures. One of the first things that we're going to do is to add weight. So I was trying a couple of options. Try to see if I can show you here. Too much light. So there we go. Put a nickel on that one to give it a little more weight, but it really doesn't look that nice. I was playing with the silicone that I put afterwards a little bit, see how it worked. But anyways, here's another try. That one right there, it's with a penny. Looks way cleaner. I didn't touch that one after, applying the silicone. But so my idea here is that after you put on the coin on the base, right, or whatever it is that you're gonna put on the bottom, it's just gonna be like sticking out there. It's gonna give you like that metal feel when you drop your your miniatures on the board or whatever. As you can see on this one, well, not in that example, but like for example right here, you try to like knock her down. Well, that was a little too hard. You can see. And then the way it bounces has a great rubbery feel on the bottom. Just kind of reminds me of a chessboard I had. All the pieces had some like rubber on the bottom of them, and this kind of feels exactly the same. And also, if you drop the miniature, the coin, by any reason you didn't really glue it right or something, it's gonna kind of give it a little more protection. So that's the start. What I'm doing here, as you can see, just gonna do a bunch of holes. Piece of cardboard. I use a quarter to mark this around because it's the same size as the base on this one. And after that, basically just put the meaning through the hole. So of course there's gonna be a coin attached there. Then it's just gonna be a base full of minis, and then I can just put on the silicone. This is what I'm using right now. Contractors Clear translucent silicone. It's a 25%. What was that? Movement. It gives you sort of 25% movement. Let me see if we can see it right there. So it's not stiff. It's not like resin, so it's not gonna be like hard. It's not gonna scratch your board. You can see, it's nice and rubbery. So that's the start. Also remember, wash your miniatures before you put the glue on them. Also wash the coins. First I used some vinegar with salt. I threw all the coins in there. Then I put them in water, dry them out. Then I wash the minis with soap and water. Let them dry out. So you can see I have a bunch of them just drying out there on the paper. After that, use a file or something like this. File the coin on one side. File the bottom of the mini. You could just use some of this. Where's that super glue? As you can see right here. Put a little drop on the coin. Put the mini on top. Put some pressure. Just let it sit there. Sorry for my videos moving all around. I'm just doing this out of my phone because I don't have a camera. But I'm doing this because I was looking for looking for options on things to do for the miniatures. And I see a bunch of guys putting a lot of stuff for some other games, but not specifically for Zombicide. Besides Sorassos, of course, he has all the painting stuff, which I'm going to try to imitate his painting as I progress with all my videos. But for right now, the main thing, it's adding weight to them, giving them a nice rubbery bottom cover feel, whatever you want to call that. This one looks bad because I was touching it while it wasn't done just to see how it was gonna look. This was my first test. This one looks way better. Haven't touched that one. You can see the penny looks perfectly through the silicone. So it kind of gives that little, you know, extra decor or whatever you want to call that. It looks pretty neat. You know, and it's like encased in the silicone, it gives it a little more protection. You know, protects your board. But whatever. So like I said, that was my first video. Let's add some weight, silicone, and the base to throw the silicone. I'm just gonna try to continue doing the holes here, and I'll come back on my next video showing you guys on applying that silicone, putting in the coins and some other stuff. This was just a test, like I said. We have to prime this before we even glue the coins to it, so that's what we're going to be looking at in our next video. So thanks for watching, guys, and let's see how this comes out. Thanks.